These anti-terrorist police officers unexpectedly broke into the home of a wealthy individual. Not only did they kidnap the person, they also stole all the high-end jewelry and precious accessories. Even that wasn't enough for them. They set their sights on the young girl in front of them. Amidst the heartbreaking pleas of her parents and the helpless cries of the girl, she was forcibly taken upstairs. A few minutes later, a patrol car pulled up outside. The street police had received an alarm from the mansion and came to investigate. But the one who opened the door to greet them was an imposter special police officer. After a brief exchange of fire, the street police chose to go for backup. Soon after, the real counter-terrorism special police also arrived, but they didn't find the robbers. Instead, they were ambushed by the homeowner. He could no longer tell the difference between real and fake SWAT officers. Fortunately, the mother and daughter remained relatively rational. When the girl saw a female SWAT officer in front of her, she relaxed her guard and threw herself into Chris's arms. But surprisingly, the father, who had calmed down, accepted his misfortune and didn't care about the expensive jewelry that had been stolen. He just wanted to get rid of the police as soon as possible so that his daughter could calm down. The experienced SWAT officers immediately saw through the underlying circumstances. The robbers might have done something despicable to the girl because this was the second similar incident to occur in the wealthy neighborhood in the past 2 weeks. The previous victim also had a daughter and had also chosen to accept their fate. Normally, after being robbed, shouldn't people beg the police to solve the case and catch the criminals? Why did both families choose to let it go? Considering the high-end jewelry that was stolen, it must be difficult to sell. Coincidentally, Jimmy knew a childhood friend who dealt in jewelry, and he was somewhat famous in the underworld, specializing in collecting good stuff. Sure enough, the robbers took the bait. After a thrilling chase, the SWAT team only managed to apprehend one robber. Unbeknownst to them, this guy had become obsessed with impersonating a SWAT officer. He thought he could do anything with a gun, but he was knocked unconscious on the spot by Jimmy, who arrived with his car door. His bag contained the jewelry he had just stolen. When the SWAT team interrogated the arrested robber, he remained stubbornly silent. He refused to say anything before his lawyer arrived, so the current focus remained the two injured girls. After learning that one of the robbers had been arrested, they seemed to feel very afraid because the truth was about to be revealed and their secret would be exposed. The girls were concerned about whether the video on the robber's phone would be made public. It turned out that the phone contained a video of the robbers humiliating them. The reason both families chose to keep quiet was because the robbers had threatened them, saying that if they dared to report it to the police, the videos would appear on various websites. So their parents, thinking of their children's well-being, naturally wouldn't pursue the matter further. Then the SWAT team showed the two girls photos of the robbers taken by surveillance cameras in the jewelry store. One of the guys they recognized, or rather, they had been hit on by him at a bar, but had rejected him, and when they each went to the bar, they had a mutual friend. Her name was Lily, a girl who lived in a mansion, and spent her days partying at bars, spending money recklessly. Hongdu speculated that the girl might be the robber's next target, and even planned to act as her bodyguard for 2 days, but Lily was determined to escape. What's more, her phone contained videos of the two girls being humiliated, but you'd never guess that she casually dismissed it all as a prank and pretended to know nothing about it. It turned out she hated those two friends because they hadn't stood up for her when she was called a slut by a guy. The two victims witnessed the interrogation process and couldn't believe that their former friend could be so ruthless in her revenge over such a trivial matter.